the percentage related problems, and which is somewhat very easy to understood actually. But if you want to work out the percentage problem, you must understood the concept of the question actually, what they asked. Okay, and once you understood the question, and it is very easy to work out further. Okay, so let me start to discuss about the percentage problems. Okay, right. So yes, so what is called generally the percentage? Okay, why we need to use all over the worldwide the percentage, the word? Okay, so it is understood as percent. That means for every 100, so we call that as a percent. Okay, and why this percentage is very important? Because unanimously in the worldwide it is used as percentage, so everybody can understood to what they are actually going to express. Okay, so generally percentage is equal to nothing but what, 1/100. That is called 1%. Yeah, 1/100. And for example, about 20%, 20% can be written as 20 percentage symbol, or it can be written as 20 into 1/100. Yeah, 1% is equal to 1/100. So 20% is nothing but 20/100, which is equal to 15. Okay. And why percentage? Why percentage is very important, I said. So percentage is a concept which evolved so that there can be a uniform platform for comparison of various things. Okay, because it is an unanimous code which we are using to mention everything with a percentage. So what is the main concept of percentage? Okay, for example, you know that we mean that many hundreds. Okay, by certain percentage we mean that many hundreds. This x is nothing but x is a person, means and x 100, which can be written as what, x percentage is equal to x by 100. So whatever may be the thing, if one is given as in percentage, right, and we can understand that as, if for example 48%, that could be understand as 48/100, which is equal to 12/25. Okay, so if you want anything, anything to express in percentage, for example a by b, right, if you want that should be represented in percentage, means a by b into 100. Okay, so you can mention the fraction is also in percentage. If 1/4, now 1/4 into 100, which is nothing but 25%. So everything can be easily represented in the name of percentage. And next, what is a general formula which we are using as to explain or to understand what is a commodity price increase and decrease, and this is a generally asked problem, right? For example, if a price of commodity increases by R percentage, we consider that as an R percentage increase, then the reduction in consumption so as not to increase the expenditure. Okay, so there is no increase in the expenditure. Okay, so sorry, no increase in the not to increase in the expenditure. So what we can do is the formula R by 100 plus R into 100. Okay, so this is the formula that we can use whenever they are asking, means the question may consist of commodity price increases or decreases, like that. They'll ask you to calculate what is the expenditure or what is the consumption, like that. Okay, if the commodity price increases in percentage, means R by 100 plus R. If the commodity price decreases by some percentage they are giving abdina, you can write as a formula R by 100 minus R into 100%. Okay, right? So we can calculate by using this formula what is the consumption or what is the expenditure, like which we can calculate the percentage by using this formulas. Okay, commodity price increases by R percentage na 100 plus R, commodity decreases by R percentage na 100 minus R. Okay, then to maintain the same expenditure by increasing the consumption is how much. Okay, so that is we can use formula. Likewise, the next thing is they will ask you to calculate the population. How much will be the population after this much of years? What will be the population after 10 years or previous 10 years? Likewise, they will be asking. If they are asking like that, what is the general formula we'll be using, right? So let the population of the town be P. For example, you consider P is the population, right? Suppose it increases at the percentage R per annum. So for every annum it increases with R percentage. Then this could be written as, okay, so population after n years, what is the formula is, after n years, what is the formula is, P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. N is nothing but number of year, P is the population, how much is the population, and very population n years ago, if they are asking, means what is the formula, P by 1 plus R by 100 power n. So when we are asking for after n years, we should multiply the population with this. If they are asking for previous n years, you have to divide that by the population. And then these are the general formulas which we have to remember. Okay, let the present value of the machine is P. Present value of the machine is P. Some price. Suppose it depreciates at the rate of R percentage per annum. For every year it gets decreases, for every year it gets increases, and then what will be the rate after 10 years, and likewise they can ask. So what is the general formula we could use? The value of the machine after n years, which means P into 1 minus R by 100 into n power n. The n is nothing but number of years. Likewise, the value of machine n years ago, so the same formula like population, P by 1 minus R by 100 power n. Okay, likewise, next the common question which they can ask is, if A is R percentage more than B, they'll be asking if A is R percentage more than B, like salary, likewise they may ask a question, A is R percentage more than B, then B is less than A by what percentage, likewise they'll be asking. And most probably this type of question is asked in salaries. Okay, so for example, A is getting this much more percentage than this B salary, likewise they'll be asking. So for this type of question, what is the formula we are going to use? R by 100 plus R into 100. Okay, so R is nothing but how much of percentage it more, or it is higher than another one. Okay, likewise, if A is R percentage less than B, that means the formula which we can use is R by 100 minus R. So these are all some general formulas which we have to remember to work out the percentage problems. Okay, what is the basic concept? And if they are asking like commodity price increase decrease questions, or population questions after 10 years or before 10 years, 5 years, and this is general formula we are going to use. And this is about what is the value of the machine after any years, the previous any years ago, or one per salary is greater than another one, and how much will be is greater, likewise they'll be asking. So these are the general formulas which we are going to use. And how can we convert the percent to decimal? And percentage, we know that, for example, if it is 42 percentage, that can be written as 42 by 100 can be written in decimal as 0.42, right? 142 by 100, so you can write by 0.42. Likewise, percentage to fraction, yeah, for 42 now, 42 by 100, so which can be written as 21 by 50 by simplifying it. So that is the percentage to fraction. And how we can convert the decimal to percent? Decimal, for example, 1.6 now, how we can convert that into percentage? So into 100 will give you the percentage. Likewise, we can convert the fraction to percent also. So this is, and simply we can see, for example, they are giving 10%, immediately we can conclude that is 0.1 in decimal, or in fraction you can write as 1 by 10. 70% can be written as 0.7, or immediately you can write as 7 by 10%. Okay, like this. So this is about the conversion of percentage and decimal and fractions. So again the same by simple problems. For example, you can understood 0.125, which is always nothing but 1 by 8. So in order to work out the problem, simply we can remember what will be the fractions which comes for the decimals. Simply we can remember the fractions which come for the decimal. If for example 1.125 they are giving, we must know that 1 is the whole number. 0.125 is already we know 1 by 8. Okay, up 1 into 1 by 8 as a mixed fraction, which comes as 9 by 8. So simply we can calculate for questions, in order to substitute the fractions, we can easily convert the decimal into fractions like this. For a simple example, we can consider 62.5% of 320. Okay, 62.5% is nothing but what? 5 by 8. So simply we can cancel it, and within a fraction of second we can tell the answer if you know the fractions for the decimals, if you know the fractions for the decimal percentage. Okay, so for that we can use the conversions, and we can apply and find out the answers very quickly, right? And yeah, so what are the important points you have to remember? When any value increases by 10%, immediately you just think about it is it is about 10% now. After 100, 10% increases. Okay, so that means what? 110% actually they are saying 110% 110 by 100, which is nothing but what? 1.1. So we can remember these of things. 20% means 20% na it gets increases by 20%. Up 100 plus 20, don't forget. It increases by 20% now. Already 100 plus 20% increases. So 120 by 100, so which comes as 1.2. So in some of the cases, we must know to convert the decimal to percentage to decimal or fractions, which are all very easy. Okay, I think understood. Likewise, if any value decreases by 10%, decreases means actually 100, 10% decreases. Up 100 minus 10%, up 90%. Okay, 90% now, which is nothing but 0.9. So you could understood whether the percentage gets increases by some percentage now, how you have to calculate. The percentages decreases by some percentage now, how you have to calculate. So that and all you must understood. Okay, right. So we can go to the problems, some simple problems we can solve, and it will be cleared for you. Okay, so first question, you can see A salary is 50% more than B. A salary is 50% more than B. How much percent B salary less than A? How much percent B salary is less than A? Okay, second. Oh, this we have already discussed. So whenever one salary is more than another one, how we have to calculate? We already know the formula, right? So A minus B by A into 100. A minus B by A into 100. What is A salary? A salary is how much? 50% more than B. So already 100, 50% more in the sense 100 plus 50, 150. Okay, B salary is we are considered as 100. So 150 minus 100 by yes, 150. So which comes as 50 by 150. The answer is 33 into 1 by 3 when you convert that into mixed fraction. Then evaluate 28% of 400 plus 45% of 250. Okay, right. So 28% of 400 can be written as what? 28 by 100 into 400 plus 45% can be written as 45 by 100 into 250. So that can be finally comes as what? Easily you can cancel, and the answer is 224.5. Okay, next. Just see that. A batsman scored 110 runs, which included 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. So how much is the total run? 110, which includes 3 boundaries and 8 sixes. Okay. So out of 110, 3 boundaries, that means 4s. 3 4s are 12 runs. 8 sixes. 8 6 of 48. Okay, so 8 sixes now 48 runs. 3 boundaries 12. So 48 plus 12, how much? Okay, 60. So 60 runs out of 110. 60 runs comes from boundaries and sixes. Okay, how much is the remaining? Remaining 50. Remaining 50 runs only scored by running. Okay, this we understood from the first sentence. What percent of his total score did he make by running between the wickets? So that only they are asking. So in total runs, 3 boundaries, 8 sixes included. 3 boundaries, how much? 12. 8 sixes is 8 6 of 48. So totally from boundaries and sixes, right? How much he scored is 60. Remaining 50 runs. 110 minus 60 is nothing but 50. That 50 is nothing but the 50 runs which is taken by running between the wickets. So what is the percentage of that? 50 by 110. That means 50 runs are taken by running between the wickets out of 110. So 50 by 110 into 100 in order to calculate the percentage. So the answer is 45 into 5 by 11. Be able to understood? Come to the next one. So yes, there are two numbers are less than a third number by 30% and 37%. Two numbers are less than a third number by 30% and 37% respectively. How much percent is a second number less than the first? Understood the question clearly? Two numbers are less than the third number. So A and B are the two numbers you just consider. Yeah, two numbers are less than the third number by 30% and 37%. Third number we don't know. Okay, so you assume that as one. Third number is 100. Third number is 100. First number is 30% less. Second number is 37% less. So you calculate first number 30% less. So 100 minus 30 is equal to what? 70%. And the second number 37% is less. Ab 100 minus 37 as 63. So we have already considered the third number be 100. Above we found what is the first and the second number. So now we can calculate how much percent is the second number less than the first. So as usual we know the formula. Yeah, 70 minus 63 by 70 into 100. So the answer is 10%. This one. If x% of y is 100 and y% of z is 200, find the relation between x and z. Okay, what they have asked, x% of y is 100, x% of y is 100 and y percentage of z is 200, and find the relation between x and z. X% of y, how can we write this? X percentage can be written as x by 100 into y is equal to 100. That is the first statement. X percentage of y is 100. X by 100 into y is equal to 100. This is the first statement. Okay. From here, yeah, this is the first. Second, what is the second statement? Y percentage of z is 200. So we can write y by 100 into z is equal to 200. Correct? Y by 100 into z is equal to 200. So we have found two statements. Now we need to find out what is x and z. Then we have to solve and substitute in another equation. From the first equation you find out y, then you substitute that into the second equation and we can find out the value of z. Okay. So see the first statement, x by 100 into y is equal to 100. From that you can find out y is equal to what. Okay. Right, now we can substitute that in the second equation. So y, you know that 100 into 100 by x, yeah, just you substitute in the second equation and there you can get what is the relation between z and x. So z is equal to 2 into x. Okay. So for that you people have to understand clearly the concept of question, what they have given, what they are asking. Okay. Right. Next, if 20% of an electricity bill is deducted. Listen carefully. 20% electricity bill is deducted. That means total 100%. From that 20% is deducted. Then rupees 100 is still to be paid. How much was the original bill? How much was the original bill? So first we need to find out. After 20% bill deducted, we still have to pay 100 rupees. So 100 minus 20, it is nothing but 80% bill. 80% bill is equal to 100 rupees. 80% of bill is equal to 100. Yeah. So 80 can be written as 80 by 100 into bill into 100. So what is the original bill amount is equal to 100. Yeah. We can solve this and we can find out the answer is 125. Okay. So like this we can solve this question. So the answer is the D, 125. And come to the next one. A fruit seller had some apples. Okay, fruit seller had some apples. He sells 40% of apple and still he has 420 apples. Originally, how much he had? That's the question. Okay. He had some apples. We don't know how much is the original amount of apple. But he sells 40% apple. So 40% apple sold out. Okay. And after that also still he has 420. So how can we equate this? Okay, 40% is sold out of 100%. So 100 minus 40 of X. X is the total amount that we don't know. Okay, that we don't know. So 100% of X is total amount of the fruits. But in that 40% sold out. So we can write as 100 minus 40% of X is 420. Now what is your X? You solve and find out what is the answer. It's nothing but 700. So the total amount of apples which he had is 700. Okay. Now you come to the next question. A town has population of 50,000 in 1988. A town has population of 50,000 in 1988. In 1 year, that is by 1989, it has increased by 25%. Next year, that is in 1990, it decreased by 30%. And in the next year, 1991, there was an increase in 40%. What is the population at the end of 1991? Listen carefully. 88 50,000, that is a basic population P. Then first year, 89 25% increases. Next year 30% decreases. And in the next year 40% increases. So there is an increase, decrease, and increase. So we already know the formula for the population. Okay, right? We come here, and what is in formula? P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. N is number of years. But here they have given 3 years with a different decrease and increase. So that we have taken here as plus or minus. So first 20% increases in the first year, next year 30% increase, and then 40% increase. So directly we can write as 50,000. 50,000 is P, the total population. Okay, into 1 plus Y. First year it gets increases. So that 1 plus 25 by 100. Next 1 minus decrease. So 30 by 100. Next year 40 increase. So 1 plus 40 by 100. So what is your total answer? 61,250 is the population at the end of the year. Is that clear? So come to the next one. What percent of number from 1 to 70 have 1 or 9 in the units digit? So from 1 to 70, how many numbers which has 1 or 9 in the unit digit? So what we know that from 1 to 10, 1 and 9 are the numbers which end with the which end with the 1 and 9 units. Likewise, in 10 to 20, 11 will be there, 19 will be there. Likewise, 21, 29, 31, 39. So it goes on up to 70. So how many numbers are end with 1 and 9? So you know the totally 14 numbers. Can you see? Totally 14 numbers, because in 1 tens, right, there are 2 numbers end with 1 and 9. So totally it's of 70. So totally 7 into 2, 14 numbers. Okay, so 14 numbers are there which end with 1 and 9. Now they are asking the percentage, right? So if they are asking the percentage, means 14 numbers out of 70 into 100. If you want to calculate into 100, so 14 by 70 into 100 is equal to 20% of numbers which has 1 and 9 in the unit digit. That is a percentage, 20% of numbers among 70. Right. Come to the next one. It is very interesting, and these are questions are they are asking oftenly. In an election which was contested by 2 candidates. Okay, 2 candidates. One candidate got 40% of total votes and it lost by 1,000 votes. Okay, what is the total number of votes casted in the election? So what we can consider, total amount of vote we don't know, that we are going to calculate. You consider that as A. Then come to the first candidate. Vote of the first candidate. Okay, vote of the second candidates. The total is nothing but A. Vote of the first candidate and the vote for the second candidate. Total number of votes are A. So now what we already know, one candidate got 40% total votes, that we know earlier. So we know that vote of the candidate 1 is 40% of A. Total, in the total amount, 40% the first candidate got. So 40% of A can be written as 40 by 100. 40 A by 100. So what about the second candidate vote? is equal to total is 100, first candidate 40, upper remaining second candidate how much? 60% of A. So 60A by 100. So now we can calculate what is the difference between these two and what is the total number of vote. So first candidate is 40A by 100, second candidate is 60A by 100. Okay, total number of vote we have to calculate, right? So total number of vote will be how much? So that we don't know, that will be as A. But what we know that both of them, one candidate got 40% total vote and yet lost by 1000. So 1000 vote differences are there between these two candidates. So we can able to write 60A by 100, second candidate vote minus first candidate vote, 40A by 100 is equal to 100 because the difference between these two candidates are 1000. So using this we can solve and find out what is your A. So A is equal to how much? 5000. 5000 total votes are there. Very clear? Next. Just you read this question. Okay, did you understood? So in a class, 15% of total number of students failed in science. 25% of total number of students failed in maths. And 10% of total number of students failed in both. So how much percentage of students passed in both maths and the science? So whenever they are asking this type of question, what we understood it is like a Venn diagram. It is like a Venn diagram question, right? So we can understood, and I can explain with the diagram. Yes, you can understood here. How much of students are failed in science is 15% here. Students failed in maths is 25%, and students failed in both the subject are 10%. Okay, good understood here. Okay, 15% total number of students failed in science, 25% of students failed in maths, 10% when the total number of students failed in both the subjects. Okay, once again. So how much percentage of students passed in both maths and the science? So yes. So now you know that how much of the common failures is 10%. What is their question? Percentage of students passed in both the subjects. Okay. So there you must know that 25% passed in failed in maths, like 15% failed in science. So from this failure, common failures are 10%. So that common failures falls into both science and the maths. So we should subtract the 10%. So remaining 30%, this 30% only the failure students. How much is the past? 100 minus 30 is equal to 70. So that 70% of students only gets passed. Okay, is it clear? So yeah, next one. If 20% of A is equal to B, then B percentage of 20 is the same as what? So first you understood the first statement. 20% of A is equal to B. Okay, so that can be written as 20 by 100 A is equal to B. Okay, right? Because 20% can be written as 20 by 100. Then B percentage of 20 is the same as what? So B percentage of 20 means can be written as B by 100 into 20. And from the above, you substitute the value of B here. Okay, from the above you can substitute the value of B here. So it comes as like this. From there you can calculate what is the percentage of A. So which is nothing but 4% of A. So you can solve the question from the given statement itself. Okay, they are asking B percentage of 20 is the same as what? Okay, what percentage of A they are asking. So sorry for the interruption due to network issues. The two numbers A and B are such that the sum of 25% of A and 4% of B, okay, 4% of B is 2/3 of the sum of 6% of A and 8% of B. So find the ratio of A and B. So it's very simple actually. Just listen carefully. Okay, the sum of 5% of A, 5% of A plus, okay, 4% of B, 4% of B is equal to 2/3 of, so 2 by 3 of sum of 6% of A plus 8% of B. So everything can be written in the simplified form, like 5% can be written as 5 by 100. Likewise, it can be written like this. And from here we can solve, right? What is A and what is B ratio? So finally, A by B we are getting as 4 by 3%. Okay. Okay. And next is, a student multiplied a number by 3 by 5 instead of 5 by 3. 3 by 5 instead of 5 by 3. Okay, what is the percentage error in the calculation? So let the number be x. We consider the number be x. The how much is the error? Error 5 by 3 x. Instead of that, by 3 by 5 he multiplied. No, so 3 by 5 of x is equal to 16 by 15% is nothing but error. So if you want to calculate the error percentage, 16x by 15 into 3 by 5x. So that is a number as written wrongly. So into 100 will give you 64%. So the error percentage is 64%. 64%. So this is again the same like what we have discussed in election and the candidates of votes and other things. And yeah, this is somewhat different thing. Is easy. Raju buys good worth rupees 6,650. Okay, he got something for 6,650, and he got rebate of 6% on it. So 6% rebate on 66,650. After getting the rebate, he pays the sales taxes 10%. After the rebate, for the remaining amount only 10% sales tax. So find the amount he will have to pay for the goods. So what we know first, initial amount is 6,650. From that, how much is the rebate? 6%. 6% is nothing but 6 by 100. So how much is the rebate? We have to find out. Yeah, 6% of 6,650 is equal to 6 by 100 into 6,650. So it is 399 rebate. So the total amount 6,650 minus the rebate 399. So what is the exact amount? Is exact amount is 6,251. For that only he has to pay 10% tax. So 10 by 100 into 6,251. So the answer is 625. Okay, this is the tax. So the amount is 6251 plus the tax is 625.10. So he has to pay 6,876 rupees. Okay. So likewise, you can solve this also. This is asked in the GATE question. Once you understood the questions thoroughly, you can answer this. Okay, you can go through this type of problems also. So this is very easy. They have given how much is the spending for the budget, like monthly budget of a house, clothing, how much are they spending, rent, savings, other expenses. So the except savings, remaining 4 are the expenses actually. Okay, except the savings. So we can find out whatever maybe that percentage. For example, they are asking the savings percentage. You can find out the savings among the out of total amount. So and you can find out the percentage. Okay, what is the percentage of saving? The percentage of saving is 1,500. Total amount of the salary which is given is 10,500. Into 100, you will be getting the percentage of saving amount. So likewise also they can ask. So this is again the sums which we already discussed, like the fruit seller, how much of apple, and the percentage of that. So that is a basic concept. Okay. So this we know that consumption of power doubles from 2000 to 2001 and 2010 to 2011. So find the annual rate of increase in percentage. Okay. So you can find out that is in formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 power n. So n is nothing but 10 years. They have given the gap. So you substitute and find out the answer. So that's it. So just to go through, these are some simple problems. Okay. Yeah, which they have asked in GATE questions already. So they have given the total population of a country and how much is the number of people using mobile phone. Okay, 70%. 70% of 1,400 is nothing but 980 million of people. And number of people are using internet they have given. E-commerce they are given. Okay, so what is the percentage of people using online shopping, that we can find out. Okay, so that is 10.5%. So these are all the basic questions which you go through. Okay, very simple questions only. Once you understood the concept of question, what they asked, okay, and you can easily work out, and the formulas are very simple to do that. So thank you all of you.